little by little the last half of each second, third, and fourth quarter?
What stood out more?
What sticks with you more? Is it the way you guys kind of controlled those games, or the way they came back? They were still in the game. They weren't closed out.
Yeah, I think more so how we controlled it. I mean, basketball. That's basketball. Teams gonna make shots. Everybody's professionals. You know, teams gonna go on runs. But I think it was just more so staying in control and still being in attack and getting stops when we needed to.
Did they do anything, because you guys played such a clean game offensively, only 7 turnovers the other night, did they do anything differently tonight to create a little more havoc, lead those turnovers, or was that just you guys needing to be better?
Yeah, I mean, that's us. You know, that's you know, they're not a high turnover team, so that's more so just us taking care of it.
You guys are about to enter a 5 and 7, a bunch of really good teams. Coming off of the way, the 6 straight losses, then a rebound, 3 straight wins. Where do you feel like you guys are at to enter kind of a stretch that will show you kind of who you guys might be?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're in a good place. We kind of know at this point what the rotation is, and I think we're getting a rhythm. There's consistency there, and I think we're in good shape. You know, we're playing well. We like how we've looked offensively and defensively, and it's time to test it.
Looking back at replay, couldn't quite tell where you were when Popovich grabbed the microphone and told the fans to knock it off. But what do you remember about? Did you hear it clearly?
Yeah. I mean, I was getting subbed out, walking off the court, and I heard him addressing it. I thought it was coming from up top at first, but then I saw him over at the scores table with the mic, and I thought that was an awesome moment. Despite the fans booing, I think even more. I think that was a hell of a moment. Pop having Kawhi's back in that situation.
You have the same treatment every time you go back to India. What's that like to be a player in that moment and sort of just endure that for years after you leave?
Yeah, I mean, it's bittersweet, obviously. In Kawhi's situation, I mean, he's hung championship banners here and been a part of winning teams, and regardless of the situation, it sucks that to give an organization something and a city something, and for that to be at this point the treatment you still get. It's unfortunate, but that's what makes sports.
Last thing for me was just, this is now the longest stretch I believe you could even play together consecutively, or at least ties it, 13 straight games. You guys have, for 4 years, really been teaching consistency and continuity. To have that long stretch together, even though you guys know each other for years by now, what's that meant to the on-court results, the consistency you're trying to seek?
Yeah, I mean, it's just great. It's great. I think more so just I'm happy he's healthy. He's happy I'm healthy. We're happy we're healthy. I think it just speaks volumes to that. Obviously we know what we can do when we're on the court together at the same time and what that looks like during the season. But more so it's just appreciating going through the grind together and coming out healthy to be able to lace it up game after game. I think we're both in great places with our bodies right now, and it's more so about the guys around us, that we can help them and continue to lead them.
Actually, last thing, what do you think of Amir? I mean, he stayed ready.
That was awesome. Yeah, that was great. He came in, gave us great energy, picked up full court, got stops, dove on the ball, got some downhill plays to the basket. That was great. I gotta talk to Amir just to keep him in a positive space, because what he did tonight, number being called and being ready, it's not easy to do, and so big credit to him for stepping up and being ready. Appreciate it.
Happy holidays.
Let's get ready for HoopJab.